With patch 11.0.7 coming next week, some of your racial abilities are going to change. Before we get into these changes, this is what the developer notes had to say. We're making updates to several racial abilities with the goal of increasing the viability of some unprecedented races. Many of these abilities have fallen behind naturally with the game's ecosystem, and our hope is that our target tweaks will help them promote increased diversity of racials across all content types. So let's go through the buffs. First we have Draenei. Gift of the Naru cooldown reduced to 2 minutes was 3 minutes. High Mountain Tauren, rugged tendencies effective increased by 50%. Lightforged Draenei, Light's Judgment radius increased to 10 yards was 5 yards, its visual size increased. Light's Judgment damage increased by 40% and is now deals reduced damage beyond 8 targets. Holy Resistance has been renamed to Holy Providence and now increased the healing done by 1%. Magnaha Orc, stats granted from Ancestral Call increased by 30%, now increase one of your 2 highest secondary stats. Nightborn, Arcane Pulse damage increased by 300% and now reduced movement speed by 80% was 50%. Duration reduced to 8 seconds was 12 seconds. Next we have Void Elf, Spatial Rift, movement speed of the Rift increased by 80%, duration is increased to 8 seconds was 6 seconds. The maximum range increased to 35 yards, the visual effect has been updated and no longer appears for party members. Entropic Embrace, proc activation rate adjusted, now increased healing and damage by 5% for 12 seconds. Was duplicated healing / damage, now functions with absorbs. Vulpera, Bag of Tricks, healing and damage increased by 40%. Bag of Tricks now decreases enemies' movement speed by 80% for 4 seconds and increased ally movement speed by 20% for 4 seconds. Now only affects a single target. Then we have Worgen, Dark Flight now stacks its speed bonus with other movement increasement effects. Dark Flight cooldown is reduced to 1.5 minutes was 2 minutes. And then last but not least we have Zanloy Troll. Regeneration no longer cancels from periodic damage effects. Its cooldown is now 3 minutes was 2.5 minutes. And heals 50% of your maximum health was 100%. Embrace of Akuna, healing increased by 300% and chance to trigger increased by 250%. Embrace of Rosandi effect increased by 50%. Embrace of Kimball, chance to trigger increased by 400%. Well, there you go guys, there are all the racial changes that happen to your races that you are on this list. Hope the video helps, leave a comment, let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next one.